I'm here with Dr. Leah Edwards, the chairman of the Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation. How did you get involved with this project originally?
Well, actually, the project is an idea of my wife. Shortly after the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, we were sitting and having our Sunday brunch after church, and I was concerned about people forgetting about communism. And Anne said, you know what we need? We need a memorial to the victims of communism. And I scribbled that idea down on a piece of paper, called up Lev Dobryansky, Ambassador Dobryansky, the next day, and he and I began putting together the pieces to make this event happen.
How much work has gone into creating the online museum?
We went to a genius of a webmaster up in Canada who created what I think is a superb, really a magnificent online museum. And as a result of which, as I mentioned, we've had 175,000 plus unique visitors who have come to us from all over the world, not just from America or Canada, but from all over the world. And we're very proud of that. And just this fall, just this spring, we added a brand new exhibit on the Gulag. And so we're continuing to develop the Global Museum on Communism.org. And so we encourage people to visit it and learn about communism, its history, its legacy, and its ideology, which continues to unfortunately prevail in too many places in the world.
Tell us about your plans to create a brick and mortar museum.
And we've talked about this for so many years, and now at last somebody has come forward with the necessary seed capital, the Republic of Hungary, the government of Hungary, particularly its Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, who has not only committed, but who has sent us a check for $1 million to enable us to get started with a international campaign to raise the funds to build a museum here in Washington, D.C.
What do you think Americans can do today to combat modern day communism?
Well, I think they have to learn the facts about it. They have to realize that China, although its economic liberalization continues, still is politically repressive. Politically totalitarian even. North Korea happens to be communist. Why is that important? Well, because they're a nuclear power, and that is important when we consider what kind of relations we should have with North Korea. Cuba still denies basic human rights to its people, and the same in Vietnam and Laos as well. So to say that communism is dead is just to ignore the truth and to ignore what's going on in the world.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about the foundation of the memorial?
Well, I would just hope that people would get in touch with us at victimsofcommunism.org. If they'd like to support the Bricks and Mortar Museum, we'd love to have their support. We'll send them information. We'll be happy to bring them on board as supporters of what we're doing.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.